Hi, future me. It's present me again. So I've been thinking a lot recently. I had to fix something about. Boy, this thing is off. There we go. A lot about the representative landscape. Everybody says the political landscape, but I'm going to say the representative landscape because that's what it really is. It's not the political landscape. The political landscape is how the, I guess, the media represents the politicians and such, and what others want to make of the socio-political status of everything. The representative status, or whatever I'm talking about now, is what I want to make a point of, is that the representatives are not doing their job as representatives of the people or the masses of individuals that are supposedly voting them into office. At least on the federal level. I do not know about the lower levels. The lower levels, I think they're probably doing a much better job of representing their constituents. Even though they're probably not doing the best of job, they're probably doing a better job. However, that being said, I really think that we need a house cleaning. It's about time we need a house cleaning. And I think that these two parties, the Democratic and the Republican Party more so, but both of the parties that are the mainstay of the democracy of North America need to go. And I think it would be best if at this juncture the populace introduces a new concept, which is a party-free system of democracy where there are no parties. There are no allegiances to a group, and individuals run for the seat that they are running for against any number of individuals that are desiring the position. And hopefully this will breed a healthy competition, if you will, if you want to think of it this way, a free market of political discourse. And it will hopefully make the individual with the most I hope the best ideas come to the top, but we have Trump running the country now, and he is not the I was going to say not the brightest person, but that would be an understatement. He is giving the impression that he is kind of major, he's just an idiot. He is reflecting a sad state of affairs in our country. And that is not good. That does not bode well for the future of the once great nation of America. You know, we did have a time when we were something to be admired. But usually in most of those times still had problems. You know, like in the 50s, we had a lot of good things to say about us. But there were also some things that needed to be corrected. And thankfully, those things got corrected. And also, that started us down the path. Not those things to be corrected started us down the path, but we, at the same time, during the same period of time, the other fringe started to take control. And now we're in the rut of something horrible. I call them free market radicalists. They're like free market jihadists. And they believe everything is free market to the extreme. And yeah, so that needs to be contained. But I think that's a tangent of sorts, which, you know, this, I know I say this too much, but raise taxes. It's got to be done. It's just got to be done. There's no getting around it. People like to dodge that bullet, but it's coming. It's coming when it's gonna have to happen eventually. You can only keep lowering and lowering and lowering so much before the government starts collapsing, and then sooner or later the mob is going to rebel. And when that happens, it ain't gonna be pretty. Alright. So, you know, it's getting to the point where I'm going to have to buy a gun soon, and I'm going to have to take the chance that I'm going to do something crazy with it. Because, you know, I'm not the most stable of individuals. Man, I'm getting off on these tangents. Anyways, political change need to happen. All right. I said that before. We need a new set of people that aren't beholden to those who are beholden. Look, Democratic and Republican parties are bought already. They have been paid for. So don't vote for them. Just don't vote for them. Vote for anyone else. Vote for your penis. All right? Say, I will vote. Write it in. My penis. Everyone that votes for their penis, you know, it's fine. Don't vote for libertarians. Don't vote for the Green Party. Because those are both kind of bullshit. Libertarians are just Republicans in a different costume. The Green Party, they're a party. They're another, you know, vote for somebody who believes in something. Shit. I would have voted for Bernie Sanders if he ran as an independent. He would have gotten my vote if he stayed in the race. Because I hated Hillary and Trump. I hated Hillary a little less than Trump. But it was close. I mean, I hated her for different reasons. But I still hated her. I mean, like, that feeling, she evokes the feeling of choke a bitch. Like, seriously. I want to come from the town of Slapahoe when I think about her. Because, like, seriously. Damn. And just hearing the way Bernie talks, I'm like, yes, that is what we need. We need socialism in this country. We need people who are not afraid to speak up and say, rich people are essentially the problem, the root of all problems in the world. They cause every problem everywhere. They do. All right? If you cannot see that, you are blind. Right? Jesus knew this. Jesus. All right? Why can you not see this? Every spiritual person knew this. Why can you not see this? You foul religions. How can you not? I just don't get it. Everyone that has any kind of sense knows that rich people are out to fuck everyone, even other rich people. So you're not supposed to trust them. Donald Trump is a rich person, and he's a bad rich person. He's bad at being rich. So, yeah, he's not going to be a good president in any way. Like, why would anyone vote for this guy? Jeez. I mean, and Hillary is smart, and she's like, but like, I just don't trust her. She thinks she deserves the presidency. Like, she's like, yes, I deserve this. Like, I am a woman, give me this. And like, I could just feel it in her aura. She's like, give me power. Hoo ha 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 ha. I need it. I want it. I have waited for this ever since my husband had it and he got blown. It's like, no. No, bitch. No. You are not the right female to be president. Like, ever. I can't think of a female off the top of my head that would be a good president. But, like, it would probably be, I don't know, it would probably be some scientist or something like that. Someone who is, like, objective and compassionate. She does not, I think of her, like, when I look at her, I get the feeling of, she's, like, manipulative, and she's like a plotting, she's like, I will plan 12 steps ahead of you in order to, like, get something I want, and it's not something that's good for anyone. Especially, your people are my people. It's just a self-serving kind of thing. And Trump is just like, look at me. I'm special. I'm good. I'm the greatest. I'm super. She's like, dude, you're a dolt. Who thinks he's the greatest. It's just like, that's not good to have this presidency either. Why do we consistently have bad choices. I think at least Obama genuinely wanted, he was like kind of a good person, pretty good, and he was pretty damn smart too. And then he got the job, and he started to realize, like, there's a lot of shit going on here that I didn't think was involved. Like, this job is deep. Like, he reads security reports, and like, you get involved in stuff, and like, you have to make decisions about, like, do I kill this guy for this reason, or do I not kill this guy? Like, you hold the fate of people in your hands. And it's like, I could either kill someone to save a group of Marines, or let them die and not expose a secret. It's like, on one hand, you have this decision or another, and it's just, the pressure of making, you let them die and not expose a spy operation, or save them and the spy operation goes to hell and you lose 12 months of work. Like, it's this decision between shitty and shitty, and Obama has to live with shit like that, and he never thought he would have to do. You just don't think about that when you're running for president. And Trump is probably like, I don't care. Let the soldiers die. I'm great. They're not. That's probably like his like mental state. He's like, I don't care. Fuck them. And Obama's like, what do I do? It's like, I guess I have to let the spy shit go. I mean, but they're soldiers. I mean, I don't, so like, I don't know, man. Like, I just think that's the Obama that I think. That's why he got gray hair, I think, because he had to deal with that kind of shit. It like warps your psyche, having to make those kinds of decisions. That's why generals get so fucking pissed off a lot of the time, because they deal with that shit too, probably. But I mean, you're a general, you signed up for that kind of shit. President, he did, but at the same time he didn't. Anyways, this started out as saying we need different people to do different shit, to do a new job, and we do. I think we need a clean crew, kind of like wiping the slate, wiping the, God, I can't get it out there. Blank slate. Because these parties are screwing us. Just like rich people are screwing us. And I talk to people on the internet and they don't get it. People don't get shit. It's amazing how few people understand what the fuck is going on. They can't see what's right in front of them. We're too busy working and too busy buying the bullshit. I mean, I don't get it. How can you not fucking see it? How can you not understand if someone has vastly more money than you, they're not in this game. They're not in this for what you're in it for. They're just not. All right? They're not your friend. All right? I don't care how much you. No, they're just not. However much of your friend you think they might be, they don't get it. They don't get your lifestyle. They will never understand your lifestyle. Especially if they grew up having money. Like Trump. Trump grew up with money from the beginning. He doesn't give a shit about you. He will never understand what any of you have ever been through. Ever. All right? So, you don't vote for him. That reason alone, the fact that he grew up with money, discounts him immediately. You don't listen to anything else. Nothing else matters. That reason alone, you just don't vote for him. You don't trust anything that he says ever. Did you start out with hundreds of millions of dollars when you came into this planet? Yes, don't vote for you. Bingo. That's it. That's all you need to know. I don't care what any argument anybody else has to say. You started out with that much money, boom, you're out of my you're out. You just no, I don't care. Because I didn't. That means you have no idea what the struggle is like. What any of my experiences are like. Any of them. I don't care if your parents got separated or divorced or any shit. Because you just don't have you don't have the experience. You just can't. And that's what every voter should tell themselves. Rich person, no get vote. Period. That's the end of the thought process. And if you can't make that decision, you should not be able to vote. It's a very simple, clear-cut way of deciding if you do not have the intelligence to make a vote. If you can't figure that out, you're not intelligent enough to vote. It's very simple. It's very simple. Someone is inherently contradictory to your own status. Why? I mean, I can understand why a rich person would vote for a rich person. They have a vested interest in maintaining their status, and therefore they vote for someone who understands them. Why do poor people vote for rich people? There's no reason to. There's no reason to. Don't do it. That's a burpee. Never vote for a rich person. Just don't do it. If someone is middle class, hear them out. Listen to what they say. Because that is the individual that deserves your time. Otherwise, just say, I'm sorry, you have money and I do not. Therefore, you have no chance of getting my vote. Have I said this fact enough for you to get it through your head yet? Because if I haven't, take this part of the video and watch it as many times as you need to in order to understand it. Okay. Now, what else do we need to talk about? I don't know. This video is almost 25 minutes long. I don't know. I don't really want to make the video even longer. It's going to take like 50 minutes to upload. So, I think, well, okay, future me, I am hoping that the world has gotten a little less insane. I don't know if that'll happen within my lifetime, but I'm hoping for it. Yeah, I'm hoping for it. Okay. Bye-bye, future me, for today. Have a good... I don't know, New Year. Thanksgiving. Have a good Thanksgiving. Because that's the day of the year where you get to pig out. Definitely. Hopefully turkey. Because ham on Thanksgiving just ain't right. Goodbye.